You're now live.
It's a new day.
A new beginning.
Although it is like evening. It's Wednesday evening. And it's Wednesday. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Hump day. I feel like it's a long week. I don't know why. There's so much going on.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. And we're going to hold off a little bit and wait for more resellers to join us. Happy Wednesday evening. Let's see here. It's Shani Richard. Where are you joining us from? Shani Richard. Rich Art. Oh, there we go. Yeah, where are you joining us from? We're in California, and we're going to be talking about Michelle. Why don't you say what we're going to be talking about?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about how to source from home.
I mean, we've talked about this already, but this is going to be sourcing in bulk. How do you source in bulk, right? And honestly, it's not really a how-to. It's more of a conversation, and we want other resellers to join in and give us their kind of feedback and experiences on the whole phenomenon of sourcing in bulk and where do you source in bulk and etc.
So her name is Shani Richard. Welcome. So we're going to talk about sourcing in bulk. We are looking into doing it because we've spent a lot of time going around, driving around, trying to find that one item. So we know that online there are a lot of places where you can actually get things in bulk.
Yes, that's right. And I wanted to display the topic, that picture, but Michelle, it's not the right topic. Right? So I'm not going to display it. I'll just display, I guess, the first one here. So it's Shani. Shani says that it would save so much time.
So Shani, how do you source nowadays? If you don't mind sharing. We've explored a couple of ways. We have been to online estate sale. We've been to an actual estate sale. We have looked at Opera. We've sourced locally. We're sourcing online now.
Good evening, Karen from Six Creative Concepts.
So how are you guys doing it?
Sorry, just really quickly, Michelle, the dog is under your feet, so please be careful.
Okay.
I have to tell her because, little dogs, if you guys are not familiar, they get under your feet and you step on them and it's like really sad. Right? All right. So thrift stores right now, nice. So then Shani Richard says, I buy out garage sales after the last day. That's really cool. Do you just take everything, or do you pick and choose what you want after the last day? How do you go about doing that? That's kind of interesting. We've never, done that or thought to do it. Six Creative Concept says, hey, you're on the wrong sides of the screen. Totally. Fun. Yeah, when we're in the office, for some reason, we switch sides. Mm-hmm. And we're in the office today because our one of our little furry ones, got hurt yesterday, so we're trying to minimize her walking and running around. How funny, yes. So Shani says she takes everything and then donates. So, how do you go about, giving an offer? Do you just say I'll take all your stuff for free, or do you pay for that? Do you pay to do that? So yesterday we had a live about Q4 strategies and getting ready for Q4. This kind of builds on that, sourcing in bulk, and we have not done it, to be honest. And we are like Michelle said, we're looking into it. So we're going to introduce some places a day, but within the next few weeks, we're actually going to try some of them out. And we have decided that we're going to be making some YouTube videos on the different places that we talk about today, and talk about the quality of the items so you guys can, get more insight on it. So Shani Richard said, I'll take it all for free to help them get rid of it. That's such a great strategy. By the last day, they are done, ready to get rid of everything. So have you found any good opportunities from doing that? What has been your biggest profit from doing that. That's really cool. 6 creative concepts. Karen says prayers. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate that. All right, so we're just going to get started now with the very first place where you can buy in bulk. We found them online. Actually, I'm in contact with them currently because you can sign up to buy their garments by the piece. I went online today to check that out. It was too expensive for us. Like, there's no way we're going to pay, $10 per piece of garment. That's just us. But again, maybe we haven't done enough research to be there yet, right? But ideally, we want to pay, less than $5 a piece, but ideally $2 to $3 a piece. And we want to make sure we make $20 profit or higher.
So what is the first website? You want to talk about it?
100%, yeah. Oh, good evening, Tootsie Evela. Happy Wednesday to you. How you doing? So the first website is BNG Trading, and like I said before, their business model is like they do lots, like 5 to 10 pieces at a time, which, as I mentioned, they're extremely expensive. We will not buy any of those anytime soon. But they also do pallets, and as I mentioned a minute ago, I've been in contact with them because I want to know how much your pallets are going for, and I want to know what's in their pallets. Now, a lot of the items I saw on there were new items with tags. Liquidation pallets from
retailers,
but more specifically from like the Nordstrom rack, which I thought was interesting. Good evening, Ashfit Life 2018. Happy Wednesday to you. Tootsie Avila says, hope you're well. Thank you so much. Tootsie Avila, we hope you are well as well.
Hello, Garland Treasures. And all right, let's go to the next one.
So before we do go to the next one, has anyone purchased from BNG Trading, or have you heard from them? Have you heard from them before?
Yes, from I think one of the Posh Coffee and what do you call it? Posh and Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they were talking about it because when the pandemic first happened, a lot of people don't know where to buy clothes. All the Goodwills are closed. So they mentioned BNG Trading. Mm-hmm. And I think, I don't know.
That's where you heard about it?
Yeah, I don't know about the quality of their clothes, but I believe there was an unboxing video.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about this company is that I heard of them before, and I was turned off about how they were just doing a lot of social media, like, okay, here, want a free box, unbox it, do videos. So there's a lot of videos, but it didn't seem authentic. So I was very turned off by it at first. But again, we're going to give them a second chance. And then the second place, let us know if you guys have heard of them. Jomar Wholesale. Now, Jomar sells secondhand items. As we mentioned earlier, BNG Trading does new things, like clear out from retail stores. But Jomar Wholesale, we have not ordered from them. We really want to, but they are on the East Coast, and when I went in to place an order with them, the shipping was outrageous. So that's not to say I may not still place the order. I may go back and place the order still, but before I do that, I'm going to give them a call and see if they could work with us on shipping because like I said, I don't want to pay $5 or $6 an item when I can get it for $2 or $3.
Yeah. So Jomar, their website, they actually list the brands of clothing they carry. They're not going to disclose it when they sell it to you. They just call it like if you see it here, it says 25 assorted graphic tees. And there's a brief description about the item. Basically, they're going to say, oh, these are non-branded tees. But 25 of them for $59.
$60.
$60. What do you think?
I think it's good. I did the math. It's about $3 a shirt. It's not bad. I would definitely do it. That's something we would pay for at a garage sale. So I would do it.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm iffy about is that you can't see what you're buying.
But so that's the whole point about wholesale and liquidation and these companies. Remember, they are a company, and I've heard good things so far from other resellers. I would venture out. If their items are crappy, then they just like messed up their relationship with you, and you're not going to recommend them to anyone else. So that said, I have heard good things, and I do want to try them out. I need to go back and give them a call and see if they'll work with us on shipping. And if they don't, even if we paid twice as much, again, it's still worth looking into for us because time is money, and when you source from home, you're saving time, a lot of time and money. So, but if you're on the East Coast, take advantage of this. Did you put up our 10% off affiliation code? Oh, okay. So we do have a 10% off affiliation link. We'll put it up by end of tonight if you guys want to get started on your first order with Jomar.
So here's an example of what you'll see in the description.
I think you already talked about that. Should we go on to the next thing?
Sure.
Okay. So number 3 for liquidation pallets is Facebook Marketplace. So believe it or not, I mean, again, you want to think of liquidation companies. This is their entire business model, is to buy things from retailers and to liquidate them to people like us, resellers, who want to resell the items on eBay or, Mercari, Poshmark.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these posted on Marketplace recently, and a lot of them are Amazon boxes, which is really interesting. Do you know where they came from?
It's very interesting. Well, they probably are Amazon returns, right? And I mean, we've all shopped on Amazon. We all know how easy it is to return something. Even if it's like there's nothing wrong with the item, Amazon lets you return it if you don't want it. Good evening, Nerdy Nick 2010. Thanks for joining us this evening. So I guess that's another place that you can try it out.
Yeah, so you do see the prices here. We've got $400 to $1,000. So you don't have to think that you're investing a lot, because some are actually cheaper. I've seen $200, I've seen $100. So it really depends on what you're looking for, and start small if you want to go there. And just, it's like once you have one pallet or one bulk order, you're set for a while. You can just continue to list items and take photos.
Exactly. And it sounds like a lot of money, $400 for a pallet, but from just like our research and looking around at other successful resellers who are doing much bigger numbers than us, a lot of them do bulk purchases. Yeah. They start off with a pallet, and then once they outgrow that, then they start doing like truckloads. So this is a fantastic way to source, and like we said, save some time. Good evening, New Flips. Happy Wednesday to you. So has anyone ever purchased any pallets from Facebook Marketplace? Have you guys purchased bundles from Jomar? Boxes from Jomar? Okay. All right, so number 4.
So this next one, basically, you do want to reach out to liquidation companies. We actually bought a few bread makers from a liquidation company that sell home appliances. They sell to Lowe's and Home Depot. So many times they have some kind of defect on the box. If the box is not perfect, they can't sell it at the store. So it doesn't mean that the products are not good. It just means that there's like a slight flaw, which is not a big deal for us, if it's the box only.
Really importantly, you guys can't probably see this, but Michelle put a picture in there of B-Stock Sourcing. So that is one of the big names out there for liquidation places where you can start searching for your first liquidation win.
And these, they actually do auctions. So this is how it works. For example, if CVS has this pallet or this lot of items, they would put it up there on their website, and it's like an auction. You have to bid on the items. And so this is kind of, it doesn't guarantee that you get it, but if you are on top of your game, then you might be able to get a good deal.
Yeah, and a lot of liquidation places do actually do auctions, so that's a format that you would have to get used to. I'm sure Michelle put OfferUp on here. I haven't personally looked into liquidation pallets on there, but I would imagine that they also, put it on there. If, if Facebook Marketplace is doing it, I would imagine OfferUp is also doing it. Good evening. Love what you do, 83. Happy Wednesday to you.
Okay, so this next website, I actually saw their ads on eBay. I'm not sure if eBay owns this company. But they have a giant banner on eBay during quarantine till now basically saying source at the click of your button. And it's called Bulk, BULQ.com.
Okay, we all know ads are personalized, and you probably got that because I've been looking for a lot of liquidation companies lately, Michelle. It's not like a coincidence.
So, yeah, actually I saw it a few months ago. All right, so this is interesting because the companies that we looked at mostly sell clothing. This company, Bulk, they sell everything pretty much, from computer and office supplies, consumer electronics, toys and baby goods, home and garden, apparel, accessories, and general merchandise. So it seems pretty good. It seems legit.
It is. It's one of the top companies, again, where people who are sourcing liquidation items to sell online, they source from bulk.com, BULQ.com. So it is legit. It is like a commonly used website and resource. Yeah.
So you can filter your searches. So I was trying to look for electronics, and this sort of popped up. We've got a lot of women's shoes for $187. We've got
it's 13 women's shoes for $187.
Maybe they're all really high end.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Steve Madden.
they're so mid-range.
So they do tell you what brands they have.
Yeah, they do.
Which is nice.
There's another one. There's another box in there which has toys and games, and the price is $284, and it tells you the retail is $675, and it has 48 items. So again, like, you would just have to take your calculator and find out if you're willing to pay that on some mystery items, right?
But keep in mind, it says ground shipping included.
Yeah, ground shipping included is nice, definitely. Mm-hmm. But again, whatever shipping or not included, you would still have to consider that into the price per item, right?
Yeah.
So $284 divided by 48 toys means you're paying $6 per toy. So that's a lot of money, but depending on the toy, it might be worth it.
That's not bad, $6.
If the toy goes for 10 at the retailer or 15, I would not buy that.
With shipping.
I would not buy that.
That's true.
So you still got to do your research, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to venture out of the liquidation and pallets and buying in bulk into doing a little bit of online arbitrage. And this is similar. When you do online arbitrage, it's similar to buying in bulk, or at least that's what you want to do. So Michelle put a picture here of a shirt that's on sale from Levi's, right? And the shirt's about $6. And so if you were to buy those, you want to buy the more popular sizes, and you want to make sure you get more than one. You want to maybe get about 5 of them, right? Mm-hmm. And shirts like these are not going to sell right away, right? However, during Q4, that might be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. That might be a different experience, but they will sell throughout the year because they're brand new and they're popular brands. Also, on these shirts, you don't have to give them away because, again, they're brand new and popular brands. You can price them at their regular sell it for less than $20.
And $6 is a really good deal.
Yeah, I mean,
for a Levi's shirt,
100%. It's
right?
a really good deal for a popular brand. 100%. Yeah, and again, those are the prices for a new shirt. Those are the prices we want to find, and we will not pay more than $6 to $7 for a new shirt ever.
And going back to Q4 is that this might be a good chance for you to kind of build up your inventory. $6 a shirt during the holiday time, it's a nice gift. I would pay $25 for it.
Right? So yeah, during the holiday times, always buy some things that you could sell, and then if you don't sell, you could gift.
Yeah.
That's always, as resellers, that's always something we could do.
So the key here is that we want to show you guys, look out for sales, sign up for, these stores, sign up for their email list, because this is how we know that
they have a
this
sale.
Is going on. Cole Haan is like a very major name brand, right? And they have a sale here for 75% off.
That's really good. Yeah, so right now they are having all the summer sales because, look, we're in August. Fall is here. So and I'm sure you've noticed, I'm sure you've been getting like phone and email notifications. Look at those sales, buy some of those items. If there are summer stuff, you could still sell them right now. Our summer will not be gone within the next couple months. But you can start sourcing those winter items as well. Definitely if there's 75% off really well-known brands, you can snatch a few of those and hold them, and they will sell in Q4 for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's actually all we have for today. Happy Wednesday. Love what you do, 83. Thanks for joining us today. But like we said, we are going to venture out to more purchasing in bulk, purchasing pallets, liquidation pallets, and we're going to be making some eBay YouTube videos so that you can kind of know if we recommend purchasing them or not. And so far we have a ton of experience buying items at garage sales and estate sales, so we'll definitely be comparing the benefits of doing that with sourcing in person and also thrifting.
That's right.
Right? So
Yeah.
So that's been one benefit of this craziness that's happening now, is that we've been able to learn how to source from home and realizing there's crazy opportunity that we would have never seen had this never happened.
That's true. That's true. All right.
All right, Michelle, you want to do the meme? So we always end our lives with a meme. And I love the passion of this man here. Who's this man?
He's Gerard Butler from 300, and he's basically ready to go to war. And the meme says, "Me at Walmart during Black Friday."
With a large machete and face a scary face, which is not going to be happening this year. So
we're going to do it online. So we're going to go like...
During Black Friday.
Yes.
We're all going to do it together.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you have any questions about sourcing for the holidays, for Q4, send us a direct message on our Instagram account, The Flippin' Gals. And we're more than happy to answer you when we have the opportunity to do so. Karen, thanks for joining us. We super appreciate you. She says, "Thank you. I always learn something new. You help us open our eyes. Thanks so much." Aww. Take care of that puppy. Thank you so much, Karen. Really appreciate that. I hope that you and your doggy are doing well also. And as always, thank you for tuning in. If you want to see the replay, it will be available on IGTV momentarily. We will upload it to YouTube. And we also replay it on our podcast, the Flipping Gals podcast. So until next time, tomorrow, Thursday, have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining us.
Good night.